Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get the brand new diamond KRISTAPS PORZINGIS here in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Also, taking an initial look at the card, just taking a look at his stats and badges and whether or not he's actually worth getting. A free diamond KP is pretty sick. This is the type of content we need more of, 100%. A Season 3 mini spotlight, like, this is actually very legitimately interesting content, and it's something to do during the middle of the week on a Wednesday with an interesting reward. Like, I know KP's not an unbelievable card. We'll take a look at him here in just a second, but this is a cool little challenge group, and it's the type of stuff that I absolutely want to see 2K try to do more of. You know what I mean? We do need more of this type of style of content because I really do think it's I don't know, man. I just think it's good for the game to have content like this. And so, yeah, let's take a look at what this KP looks like first. Diamond KP is not nearly as good as his pink diamond, to be fair. He only has 60 speed, and defensively, he's not great. 79 interior, 58 perimeter, 55 steal, 60 agility. He's not going to move laterally well at all with that low of speed and agility. And again, defensively, he's not going to be super impressive either. He only has 12 total badges, which means, I mean, even if you were to add 5 badges to him, you're still not going to have everything you'd want on him in terms of total badges, because he doesn't have rebound chaser, removal enforcer, off-ball pass, paint patroller, pogo stick. That's 5 right there, without even including like on-ball menace and stuff like that. Doesn't have break starter, lightning launch, slippery off-ball, posterizer. Just like, there are definitely badges this card does not have. And with the lack of speed as well, is he a super elite like showdown card? No, not really. You know what I mean? This isn't probably a card you're going to really run in showdown with being that slow. It would have been nice to see them make him a little better. Like, the pink diamond has, here, let's just compare him to the pink diamond. The pink diamond has 80 speed, and I just realistically think, like, they made the intangibles better on the diamond, for example, that type of stuff. The shot IQ plus 30 as well, to bring the overall of the card up without putting good important stats on. Because, I mean, look at this, 20 speed, 22 agility difference. Like, that's huge. Even a 13 stamina, that matters a lot. Defensively, stuff like this is plus 25 steal, plus 19 perimeter, plus 8 block, plus 9 interior. Like, realistically, there's a big difference. There did not need to be this big of a difference on these cards, and I think that's obviously, I mean, let's be realistic. That is intentional. Their goal is not to give us an elite free KRISTAPS card at the end of the day. I wish that was. This would be even cooler if KP had like 75 speed and like 85 interior and just was closer to the pink diamond, had maybe 16 or 17 total badges instead of 12 and stuff, like with a few other good key badges on him as a base card, so that he's a little more complete if you wanted to badge him. Like, it would be really nice if this card was a relatively close version to the pink diamond. I still do think this is better quality overall content than what we've gotten for the most part this year, especially in like midweek content, and something like this is a good sign going forward as well, because I do think there's a real possibility we see more of this stuff. Like, this is the type of content that they could drop on a week-to-week basis. That would be awesome. And if they consistently did it and gave us some good cards with it, that's even better. And honestly, like, KP's an interesting name. He's the type of name you want to see in this type of content. He's the type of card that people want. And for offline, this card is great, to be fair. He's a great shooter. He's big. He's just not going to be that good online, realistically, with the lack of speed. And unfortunately, it's just how it is. But I mean, it is what it is at the same time. Also, I'm not going to really sit here and get mad about it. You know what I mean? I don't think that's helpful. And I do think this is, look, the card himself isn't spectacular, but this is the style of content that we need to see more of, and I hope we do see more of this type of stuff going forward. I mean, on Monday, they dropped a challenge group for Amethyst KG, which is terrible. Card sucks. And then today they dropped this for Diamond KP, which is better than what they dropped on Monday for this Kevin Garnett challenge, but still isn't unbelievably amazing, you know what I mean? But it's nice to see different content during the week. It's an improvement, I will say that legitimately. And so I think the way this works is you actually have to complete 5 different challenges. You get 5 ornament ball packs. I don't know what the ornament balls go for or go into. Oh, right here. Okay, so if you get all of them, you get a snowy snowflake ball. Okay, that's kind of stupid. I guess they're in packs, and they have all the WNBA ones as well as all the NBA ones in here. That might be kind of dumb. In my opinion, anyway, that's a little stupid. But whatever. It's something Christmassy, I guess, kind of neat. But it'd be cool if the reward was something other than another basketball, but I guess you get 5 ornament ball packs. Not that those are really doing anything for you. For winning each challenge, you'll get 1, and then if you complete all 5 challenges, you do get Steve Kerr. All you gotta do in this first one is win the game without getting blocked by your opponent. It doesn't say specifically what each challenge is, but I'm assuming not all of them are going to be triple threat challenges. This first one is a triple threat challenge. Now, after that, I don't think it'll be all that hard. Like, I think after this first challenge, this is probably, I would think all of these challenges are pretty easy. They may not be as quick as the first one is, because this first one's going to be, like, what, 2-3 minutes, 21 points, you're going to knock it out, that's it. But the other ones may take a little longer, and that's fine. Why is this the camera angle that they gave me? I don't want 2K low, I want regular 2K. Thank you. So all you got to do in this first one is not get blocked, which means shoot threes, because they're probably not going to block 3-pointers. And there you go. 1-3 right there. I missed the first one with Dr. J, but that's fine. Realistically, this first challenge is really easy. I would think all these challenges are pretty easy. This is probably, I don't know exactly how many full lineup games there are, and the problem is I won't know that until I go through and play all of them. But I would think this probably doesn't take longer than maybe about an hour would be my guess. I mean, we'll see. Maybe it winds up being slightly longer than that, but at the end of the day, we as a community, I would say, have been asking for more things to do for a while now. And look, do I wish the reward was better? Yeah, I think they could have still done a better job with KP. And hopefully if somebody from 2K is watching, that they'll be like, yeah, maybe they'll take that feedback and be like, because again, the card does not have to be an exact clone of the pink diamond in this situation, because there's a better version, you know what I mean? But it'd be nice if he was relatively close. 75 speed instead of 60, slightly higher interior, a little more complete badge wise. You don't have to nerf him to the extent that they did today, but I literally think I said in yesterday's video, this is the type of stuff I want to see more of, like the Kevin Garnett type challenges they dropped, but with better cards. And this is kind of that, just off rip. And I would think that will, like, hopefully be, they dropped 2 of them this week, plus a free pink diamond last weekend. Like, if they can keep this type of content going, and there's stuff to do multiple times a week, that some of it at least is actually kind of rewarding too, that'll be really good for the lifespan of the game. Not just the lifespan of the game, but just the interest level of the average player into the game mode. Now, what will also be good for the interest level of the average player into the game mode is if you don't put pink diamonds, or if you don't put WNBA players in the grindable pink diamond pack that people were able to get last weekend, for example, next time they do something like that. You make 1 or 2 of these players a little bit more elite for something like this, or like the Amethyst KG challenges that they dropped on Monday. So while there is still room for improvement, and I do want to point that out, at the same time, I'm glad that we're seeing more progress. You know what I mean? So just like that, we got challenge number 1 completed. There's 4 more to do now, so I will definitely make sure I knock those out here in a little bit. Make 3 4-pointers as a team is not very hard. This one, I wish I could see what it says. I think it says something about score a certain number of points as a team. I don't know what this one says. And then this one's difficulty is All-Star. It looks like this is the hardest challenge. So All-Star, Pro, Pro, Pro. Not too hard. I'll probably knock these out here over the next, like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, and then do a gameplay with this KP card. It might take a little longer than that. If it takes an hour, it takes an hour, whatever. But this is the type of content that I like, man. I really do. I just wish the card was a little better, but I'm not opposed to it either. Like this, we need more of it, and I want to try to give positive feedback when I can. So that being said, it's gonna do it for the video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.